Hello and welcome back to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Here we are in the town of Bree. We're gonna talk with Daisy Appledore to pick up the class quests and the class deed for the Warden. So I think this is not the part where we need to get back to Rivendell to talk to Aragorn. I think that's for the class quest, maybe the class books too. I mean, I'm not sure. And if we need to get back to Rivendell, maybe this was not the best path to take, but we'll see what she has to tell us.
What do you need?
It seems that you have reached another important milestone in your journey as a warden, Beriathan. You may have noticed that I have in my possession a number of books that may help you to become a better warden. Now that you are ready to read them, you should buy these books and learn what they have to teach you. So, we'll need to, get the books.
What can I do for you?
What do we have here? Bullroarer's Boy. And that's, okay, Chieftains of the Dunedain. And I could get some of those carvings. And the Watch Against the Night. So let us check those dates. So yeah, gotta talk to Aragorn. So the Watch Against the Night, Bullroarer's Boy, Subtle Assassins, okay, and Chieftains of the Dunedain. So gotta, hey girl, I know, but what else can we do? Cannot stay any more time without the deed progressing, especially since now that we are heading to Angmar, we have the chance to get a lot of pages in there, so better to get that done sooner rather than later. Do we have any interesting notes? And let us see if we get anything good here with a Hobbit presence. Potion of Rapid Crafting. That would be nice to have. And Virtue XP and more medallions. So, let us consume the Virtue XP. Let us get the Potion of Crafting here so I don't forget. It seems that's it. For the moment. Let us take the ride to Rivendell really quick. And I guess we'll port to Esteldin anyway, so I've also been thinking about it, and I think I'm definitely gonna do a couple of quests in Dol Dinen, in the eastern side of the Troll Shaws, just to get gain one or two levels before heading into Angmar. That's gonna make things easier. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on for the most part of this episode, an interlude of sorts, if you will, in between the regular epic questing and all that. We're really close to level 42. Maybe I'm trying to do the math on my head and it doesn't add up. Going straight into Angmar, so in any case, let us talk to Aragorn first. So this here, having Aragorn as the legendary trainer for the Warden, was one of the moments that made me feel truly in love with the class. That's a long story behind that, and if you're willing to listen to it, I will tell it to you another day. Just let me know.
Greetings.
Haldemar Took. Now that is a name I've never expected to see on a written page outside of the family trees at the Great Smiles. Bilbo Baggins will delight in seeing this book. I shall have to show it to him before my errand stares me from Rivendell. There was a time when every hobbit child in the Shire was raised on tall tales of Haldemar, such as the story in which he slew the fabled great giant of the Mitchwater. But he was also a skilled warden, and though his tales were about as true as his stature was high, they are indeed great for their meaning. It is good to see them gather under one cover again. It is a shame, however, that the book is in such poor condition. The pages are swollen, the ink smeared, it appears to have been left out in the rain or thrown in a river. Much of it is illegible. But there were other copies. Once, if another could be found, perhaps Bilbo could make a fresh copy from both together. If you should find any more to this book, be sure to bring it here.
Greetings.
I was sure that this book was gone forever, and we had no hope of ever seeing it again. How much lore of the Dunedain was thought to have disappeared when my grandfather fell near the banks of the Horwell in the north. They are all here. Aranard, Arahel, Aragorn my namesake, Aragost, Araborn. But what is this? It ends halfway through the time of Araswil, and the last three are missing, my grandfather among them. All that remain are tattered stubs of the pages that once were there. Alas, I had hoped I would read at last the final words of Arador, written before he was lost, but they are gone, Beriathan. You must look again and see if the remaining leaves yet survive. I wish to join you, but a far more important errand prevents me. If you could help to restore the history of my forefathers, the hearts of my people would be much strengthened, and their anxiety perhaps lessened for a time.
Greetings.
Where did you find this? Surely this must be a false copy of some sort. But nay, I see that it is not even as I turn the page. I know too many of these verses, for Elrond spoke the words to me when I was a child in Rivendell, for he held much of this in his memory. You must understand, friend, the importance of this volume. We have long thought that the Watch Against the Night was as lost as the city of Gondolin itself. To have found it again just as the days darken is a grace I never expected, a blessing unguessed. It gives me pain to see this treasure with so many pages missing. Many accounts are missing in full or are only partially told with their next pages all fallen out. To see this book restored would be a great thing indeed. If you happen upon any of these pages in your travels, pray bring them here as well. I would see them restored to their proper home. Oh yeah, a tale of Gondolin of old. Oh, this is gonna be a cool reading. I think these three books will be a really interesting reading, in fact. So let us port back to Estelden, and we'll talk to Darvun and see what else are we missing in there. Because I remember this section of the North Downs being a little bit annoying. There were a lot of
Greetings, friend.
fellowship quests and
What can I do for you?
fellowship enemies
Could I speak with you a moment?
back in the day. But the last time I tried to do that content, I was not playing as a warden, so I hope there will be a difference. I don't know, let's see. Let's talk to Darvin first.
How can I be of service?
Welcome, Beriathan. Did Aragorn not come with you? Alas, but that is fell news. Well, there is not for it now. You will have to do. Are you prepared for a long, dark journey? It is to Ram Duat into Angmar that I must send you.
What do you need?
Perhaps I should start from the beginning. Many years ago, one of our captains, a man by the name of Golodr, desired to enter the realm of Angmar, for he had heard rumor that the descendants of the ancient hillmen of Rudaur had made for themselves a home there and began again to multiply. He suspected also that a shadow had come again onto Carn Dûm, for fell creatures began to spread southward into the North Downs. Aragorn forbade any to go there, for that land still had an ill name, though it has been barren for hundreds of years. Nevertheless, Golodr gathered those who would go with him and passed out of our memory, until a few weeks ago. A wounded falcon arrived bearing a message from Corunir, one of Golodr's company, stating that he has been dwelling at a place called Aughaire, a village of the hillmen somewhere north of Ram-Dûat. Will you go there and speak with Corunir? The urgency of his message makes me fear what has come to pass. I deem we have not yet seen the darkest times.
Make your request with haste.
So, people are stuck here a lot, but it will be enough in the battles to come. Story, Nelly Boskins, Gildor Glorion, and Halvarad. So as far as I know, there is no epic quest or side quest or anything at all that requires you to come here to the Council of the North. But I always thought it was like a cool, I don't say Easter egg, but a cool addition. You need to complete the epic after talking to Aragorn in Rivendell. So it's really just a room to see the fruit of your labors. But it's nice to see, nonetheless. So here we are, and hopefully this will have some quests for us in the Eastern North Downs.
Something for me?
I don't know if we should start this Erkin quest
Could I
line.
speak with you a moment?
It is good to see you, Beriathan. The war fares no better, and the strength of the enemy seems to ever increase despite our efforts and sacrifices. With one such as you at our side, we would push the matter towards the heart of the enemy's seat of power in Carn Dûm. If you can summon the courage, I would have you strike at the large orc encampments around the putrid swamps of Malahand in southern Angmar. There you will find orcs who have fought long in their campaigns in the distant east. These foes have a deadly experience upon the battlefield, and their loss will wound the strength of Angmar. Claim the campaign medallions they hold and return them to me. Alright. I'm not sure exactly, don't remember quite well where to begin all the quests that will have us go to Dol Dinen, so let us see maybe if the Earth Thing is the answer to that question. Your efforts are well known amongst all here in Esteldin, Beriathan. I am hopeful that you will assist me with a small task. Long ago, when I journeyed abroad, I taught Asiko, the chieftain of the Earthin, the Western letters. In return, he offered to write me a book describing their leatherworking methods. I need this book to fulfill a promise I made to a man in Trestlebridge as I came north from Rivendell in the guise of a common leatherworker. I promised to make for his people armor suitable for use against the orcs. Will you go to Asiko and ask for the book? The Earthin are encamped northeast of here, just skirt the hills northward from the eastern entrance to Esteldin. Well, I cannot see any other quests, so let us see. Because I remembered here Dol Dinen had quests for levels 38, 40, that kind of stuff, and I guess that's what we need right now. So this is not a big of a detour. Looking for the Earth King. Here they are, and I hope we'll have more quests. Otherwise, the villages of the Earth King. We have Rasfold, Pashatlau, Karlak, and Lehmä-koti. Or if they can send us to the other villages, I think there they will have more quests on our level.
Come to help.
Select Earth King weapons.
You may help the Yorskin. The Yorskin have need of your help. The Yorskin are...
Ah, you come for my bulk. I had not thought on those days for long and long. Are you gone drunk? No, you are not he. You must forgive me, but it is difficult to know. You little folk look so much alike to Suuri-lehma, and my mind is on the pain of my own people. I don't know, do we need to complete these quests? Be sent to the other Earthkin tribes? I know there is one on the outskirts of Angmar. We can try and look for that one. Let me check really quick, what do we have here? Yeah, I mean, enemies are grey and all. Well, at least we can explore without being attacked. If not, I guess I'll risk it and travel north. Because right now I cannot remember. Or maybe was this area level changed on the revamp? I don't know, it's been so many years since last time I was here. Might as well be. Are there at least any solar nodes in this area? I like it. Or was I remembering all this wrong? Was this area for level 30 to 35 instead of 35 to 40 as I believed? It seems that way. Yeah, let us not waste any time in here. By the time I upload a video and you get to watch this, this area would be far behind on our adventure. But nonetheless, let me know if you remember exactly how to get the quests leading you to this area, to Doldinen, and if it was level 30 to 35 or 35 to 40. I really would like to know. Just for the sake of it, because right now I'm kinda confused. And I just need to make sure to hit level 45 or 46 by the time I finish with Western Angmar. That would allow me to be on level for the quest in Eastern Angmar. So I guess I will need to be really thorough in the way in which I explore the area and basically accept every single quest I can. Let me show you. By the time I make it to this town in here, Level Chatur. At that time I really need to be level 45. Both of the threshold. So is this the mount you get for completing the raid? Are people already getting it? Or is that one of the pre-order bonuses? Okay, so this is not the entrance to Angmar. Close enough. Right. Alright, so here's the entrance. Angmar. This is it! There is an earth contriving here, so we're gonna do those quests as well. Angmar. Long last. Hold of the enemy. I really like this area. I've heard people say it's too dark and too grim, not only in terms of like the storytelling, the enemies and all, but like the color palette, the world design. But I really like how they were able to represent corruption of the enemy in the land. Bastions of Hope, Lehmä-koti. Okay, so yeah, here we have some quests. Let us do those.
Have need of your help.
You there, you help Reko. Ravager claws. No? How do you say it? Bigs? Like birds? Yes, Ravager Bigs. You go get Ravager Bigs. I will give you shiny pieces of metal taken from orc folk. Many blade big Ravagers not far. So yeah, sure. Why not? Let us do all this.
If you have come to help, you are welcome here.
Listen, little one. You are brave to come here and help us. Maybe if you are fighting orcs and fighting bad women anyway, you will do us another service. We eat the fruits of the earth, root vegetables, that grow in the gorges to the east. The old little people call it Aughaire. But now the orcs and flying bad women make it hard for us to gather them. If you are there killing, maybe you can bring us some vegetables too.
Will you hear of the Yorkins' troubles?
I know you little folk prize the glittering stones. We care little for most of the stones, but we treasure the kind we call eyes of the earth. I think in your tongue you call them cat's eyes and moonstones. It seems that the goblins who serve the Angmar in their fort just northeast of Ramduat have stolen a great many of the stones, including eyes of the earth, from our people. I would ask you to go to this fort and take back the goblin treasures. They should be stored in chests filled with many gems. We will take the eyes of the earth and you will take the rest with our thanks. Okay, so plenty of stuff to do in here.
If you come in peace, perhaps you will help the Yorkin.
Some days ago, our bravest scout left to spy upon the orcs as they traveled through the pass. He sent message that he found something worse, a dark cleft filled with evil bad creatures he has not seen before, but that is last we hear from him. Can you find our scout? See that he is safe? He had small camp hidden high upon a long wall of the valley to the east. If he lives, you find him there.
Will you hear of the Yorkins' troubles?
For much time now, orcs and evil men and other evil things have come through Ramduat from the north from Angmar. They go to fight in the south, but they cause much trouble here too. We hate orcs and their friends, and we try to fight them when we can. But now there are too many for us, and our hunters cannot return from the southern plains. Will you fight the orc folk too? Help us and kill the orcs in Ramduat. Many orcs of the Blockmal tribe can be found in the southeast part of the pass. We will give you the coins that we take from the dead orcs. We have little need for them. So yeah, I usually just keep this tribe and go straight for Aughaire. Not today though.
The Yorkin have tidings for you, little man.
You there, you will help the Yorkin, yes? Spiders make silk. We need silk. You kill spiders, take their silk, then we give you the orcs' shiny metal. We have much shiny metal taken from orcs. Little people like shiny things, yes? You can say that. I need to collect vegetables. The Goblin's treasure. I'm not sure if we will go to that area at some point later on as part of any other quests. But yeah, let's use this area in here to level up to 42 or 43. I don't know if I'm getting the critical hits. The critical strike. I hope I am. One of the most painful bits to advance. Like it. Crit that, please. Seriously, how many of this do I have to do before I complete at this? So this is the last Ravager. Okay. We can remove that from the quest log and instead start tracking this one. It seems we're going the wrong way, actually. What I told you though, I'm really excited being back in Angmar, nonetheless. I know we're still not going to Aughaire. Still feel like a rush for what's to come. So, yeah. Go ways off from the scout and the vegetables and everything else. Let's keep looking. That's it. It's a little bit better. Well, we have this one taken care of as well. So I know I shouldn't be worrying too much about it, but let me see. Blocking attacks, well, that will come eventually. And this one too. Javelin skills, but that will take a while. Critical hits with critical strike, just 4 out of 75 for real. Virtue of Death, Resolution or Spirit of Virtue, Ambush, Brink of Victory, Persevere, Spirit's Resolve. We're close to the scat now. And the orcs as well. Let us look for the scout first. And since I've never done this, I'm really lost in this area. This is a part of Angmar. I don't know if I have seen it before. Some of these things ring a bell, but
I am mourning, stranger from far lands.
Chief Dwokis sent you to help me. Could have sent someone bigger, I think, but I am hurt and will take your help gladly. Evil things gather here in Ramduat, more evil than orcs, more evil than men who serve Dark Lords. I shall tell you of them.
The Yorken have need of your help.
And we have marching into shadow. Kind of this, okay. Another thing there is now in Randuat stranger than men or orcs. Maybe worse than either of them. Evil people like women, but with wings. They are vicious, deadly creatures. While I was scouting the orcs, they attacked me. You must destroy these bad women. They are fierce and kill without mercy. Others will come to look for me. They must not hurt more of the York King. I am afraid of these foul creatures. Such things do not belong in the world. That's it, basically. The Mervile. We're killing some orcs. Mervile. And the root vegetables, which are over here as well, so. Orc Slayer. How many of these I need to kill? 100. So, 3 more fighters, 1 skirmisher. Ah, you found a message page of the Watch Against the Night. Have I found any other pages? I don't think I have. I don't have. That's the first one. Okay. Here are the merveil and the root vegetables. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I've been in here before. Only once though. But fighting this merveil. This is the area that made me dread these creatures for the longest time. And see them as formidable enemies. Back in the day, just the thought of facing signature enemies like this on your own was intimidating. Especially because I was doing this with my Cappy, so... My rotation sucked. Can't tell you that much. Still does, but I don't play my Cappy that often, really, so... They're gonna interrupt me. Here we have the last vegetable. Feels so good being able to interrupt this merveil. I think that's the end of their stance on me. Because that's something that they really like to do. So we need to get back to the scout. Go back to Lehmä-koti. But what I'm wondering is those goblins. Yeah, we need to climb that hill. We are.
The Lehma are becoming fewer.
They are cruel creatures, these bad women. It is good that you have thinned their numbers. My wound is quickly healing. Soon I will return and warn the Suuri-lehma.
The you hear my tidings, little wanderer?
You are a proven friend to our people, but what I ask of you now may be too much. There is a cave in this very place where the Mervile make their lair, and in this cave dwells their leader, a bloody-handed creature we have heard the orcs call Morherin. The Mervile are cruel and vicious, worse even than the orcs and the evil men of Corundum. They will continue to prey on us if we do not fight them. I ask you to enter this cave and to destroy this Morherin. If she falls, then perhaps the other will leave Ramduat and return to whatever foul place in Angmar it is that spawned them. These evil things have slain many of the Suuri-lehma. I think you should take friends with you if you go there. Well, I have my friend here with me, right, Garlic? We are more than capable of handling this on our own. As the old saying used to go back in the day, or then I am a small fellowship, so... we should be fine. Totally fine. I will try to do, and I hope I can do that, otherwise this might be the end of me, is run straight to the cave and hope that I'm able to enter even if I'm in combat. Yes, we could. Perfect. So now... that has slain Morherin. So let's see if we can chain pull more of this. Yeah. So yeah, there are too many. There's no way I can stop all those stones from happening, so not even gonna try. This one maybe I can. Okay, so we got up instant page of Warrior's Boy, page number 4. Well, here we have her. Morherin, Mistress of Darkness. So, I should have prepared a few of that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I did get her. But yeah, I had to use, yeah, never surrender and all, but hey, we got her. Time to return to the scout. likely I'm gonna be this mountain by damage. Or maybe not. Cool. That's great.
Leave the Yorkin to sadness.
I am pleased that you have returned safely from such a dangerous quest. In the name of my people, I thank you for your deeds. Light armor, heavy armor, full of the mistress, strength, agility, vitality, maximum power. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. I'm not sure, but think on that. For the time being, let us return to Lehmä-koti, turn in all the other quests that we have there. Or do I take the raw DPS instead? I think I'm actually gonna stick with what I have. Ability power, block rating. I think that's it. Ready to level up.
Sadness is on my heart, little friend.
You have brought me many bigs. That is good. Here is a shiny medal.
You are welcome here.
Good silk. Here is a shiny medal. Take the javelin, but I think I'll stick with one I already have.
Greetings, little one.
Very good. This will make a good stew. You have our thanks, little one. No new skill? That's a shame. I was hoping for one of the masters. I guess not so. Okay. You have shed much orc blood. This is good. We thank you for your help.
If you come in peace, perhaps you will help the Yorkin.
The men and orcs of Angmar have been bringing great wheeled war engines to Ramduat. At first they often broke on their own. It took many tries before the stupid orcs learned how to move these clumsy things safely through the pass. We thought, you are taking such pains, perhaps we can help them too. So we showed them the strength of stone and broke many of them ourselves, being as evil ones seemed to want them in the south so badly. Now though, they have learned again and the war engines are too well guarded for us. But maybe you can fight through them. This must be treasures for these evil folk. Things they need to make war in the south. You can find them in the eastern pass. So... well, I had a fun time with you guys. Don't take it personally, but I think I'm gonna be on my merry way.
You may help the Yorkin.
I'm not sure. Let us grab it just in case. Many years ago we brought with us from the south some skulls of Lehma, what you little people call orcs. Very important skulls. The skulls honor Suuri-lehma. Yorkin take the skulls on path to Ramdua to see new sights in this place. This must be done every year. This year our brethren did not return. The scouts say that orcs killed Yorkin and took the skulls. Orcs are in a strong place in the east side of Ramduat. Bring back a skull from the orcs. Maybe they are in their strong place called Katmur. Maybe they are. So all these quests that I'm missing here, I will leave them open just in case I need that extra XP after I'm done with the Hillmen in Western Angmar. Feeling quite confident though. Just 3 levels. I think we can do this. We are past Claran, and finally the town of Aughaire. Let us unlock the Civil
You are
Master.
a stranger to these lands.
Let us pick some quests.
It has been long since we have known peace.
I do not know you, stranger, and it is my fame, my travel duty, to know all those who come to these lands. If you come in friendship and are strong in body and spirit, you have nothing to fear. Present yourself to our chieftain, Cranach, and he will find a fame for you to perform. If you are weak or dull-minded, there is no place for you here. Travel south into the lands of the Soft, or go north and find some place to die. Cranach's ruling city is here in Aughaire, west of the settlement's central island. I withhold my greeting until you have been accepted by Cranach and have a fame of your own to perform. I love this music.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Hello there, you are Beriathan, are you not? The hillman spoke of you, which is how I came upon your name. I recognize you by your gear. It is not that of the bleak Northmen, to be sure. My name is Declan. I am a minstrel by trade, though I dare say my family wishes it weren't so. I arrived in Aughaire by chance, or fate, or perhaps random luck. I dare say I don't wish to ponder the long roads that led me in search of my family's history. My grandfather was a famous explorer, Durrell, perhaps you've heard of him. He launched an expedition in search of ancient relics of the north. Though we received one cryptic letter about some of his findings, Durrell never returned. So here I stand, quill in hand, while safe at home, I dreamt of uncovering grandfather's secrets and writing them into a fitting tale. But I fear, having looked myself upon these hills, that I have not the will to seek out the battle his letter speaks of. He tells of something called the Halls of Night. Will you seek it for me? It's been a long while since I've been to the Halls of Night. I would love to check that. Okay, and we're only 10 tasks away from getting our first task upgrade limit, so we're actually gonna leave that for later, or not. Broken halberds. Huge ears, huge field, huge crew, little sharp claw, pure black fur, slick fur, and slick skins. Do I have some of those? Well, I have enough halberds anyway. No, I don't have furs nor skins. Studded sword shits. Often car passes. Could have sworn I had one of those, don't I? I don't. Okay, well, we are able to get some slick skins. Gotta bring all this to right, which is over here.
The Trave Duvardine serve the Iron Crown.
Gotta take the weekly.
Risk your life to come here. The Trave Duvardine serve the Iron Crown.
Let us take the last of this for today.
I do not know what will become of my people.
And
The
that is
brave
the task limit
Duvardine
for today.
serve the Iron Crown.
And let us stop right here by the task board. As you see, there are many quest givers surrounding us, but that's something for the next episode. We have finally made it to the town of Aughaire, and hopefully there will be plenty of quests and XP for us to get to level 45 before we travel to East Angmar. We'll find out all that and more on the upcoming episodes of Citadel Guard Adventures. So thanks once again for sticking around, and keep an eye open because more episodes are coming. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!